Hi guys, it's me, and today we're diving into something a little different but surprisingly fascinating, the Oki 62,433,801 Microline 620 dot matrix printer. Now, I know what you're thinking, dot matrix printers? Really? But hear me out, because this is one of those products that's a perfect mix of retro tech and real-world utility, especially if you're in an environment where reliability and longevity matter more than ultra-high resolution printing. So first off, let's talk design. This is not your sleek, minimalistic, modern office printer. No, the Microline 620 is built like a tank. It's boxy, it's substantial, and it exudes this industrial, no-nonsense vibe that immediately tells you it's here to last. Dot matrix printers aren't about aesthetics, they're about performance. And in that department, the Oki 62,433,801 delivers. The printer measures about the size of a medium shoebox, which makes it pretty manageable for most office setups. The buttons and controls are minimal, straightforward, and very tactile. You get a small display for status notifications, which, to be honest, is exactly what you need. There's no unnecessary frills, no flashy LED touchscreens, just simple, functional design that gets the job done. Now, let's talk printing technology, which is where this printer really shines. Dot matrix printing uses an array of pin striking and ink ribbon to produce text and images. That means each character is literally built dot by dot, which sounds archaic, but it actually has some serious advantages. For one, it's incredibly durable. These printers can handle thousands of pages a month without issue. They're ideal for printing multi-part forms, invoices, shipping labels, and anything else where you need carbon copies. And because the mechanism is so mechanical, it's far more tolerant of environmental factors like dust or heat than modern inkjets or lasers. The Oki 62,433,801 specifically features a 9-pin print head, which strikes a balance between speed and quality. It's not going to produce high-resolution photos, but it's perfect for sharp, legible text. You get a printing speed of up to 550 characters per second, which might sound low compared to a modern laser printer, but for a dot matrix, that's actually very respectable. The speed is consistent whether you're printing single sheets or multi-part forms, which is a huge plus if you're running a business. Another feature I appreciate is the versatility and connectivity. This printer supports parallel and serial interfaces, which might sound like tech from another era, but these are standard in many business environments that still rely on legacy systems. So if your office software or logistics software depends on older printing protocols, this printer fits right in. It also runs on 120 volts power, so you can plug it in pretty much anywhere without worrying about adapters. Now let's talk about durability and longevity. Dot matrix printers are legendary for their lifespan, and the Oki MICROLINE 620 is no exception. It's designed to operate under heavy workloads for years without the kind of maintenance modern inkjets demand. Replacement ribbons are easy to find, the pin head is sturdy, and because there are fewer electronic components that can fail, you're looking at a device that's likely to outlast most other office printers. For companies that need a workhorse printer without fussing over frequent repairs, this is a solid choice. One of the things I love about this printer is its low operating cost. Unlike laser printers that require expensive toner cartridges, or inkjets that dry out if not used regularly, dot matrix printers are dirt cheap to run. Ink ribbons are inexpensive, and one ribbon can last for thousands of pages. If you're printing in high volumes every day, this adds up to a serious cost saving over time. From a practical standpoint, this printer is ideal for industries like logistics, accounting, retail, and manufacturing. Anywhere you need to print multi-part forms, shipping invoices, or long-term records, this thing is perfect. It's not flashy, it's not for casual home use unless you're a die-hard retro tech enthusiast, but in the right environment, it's practically unbeatable. Let's also touch on the noise factor, because yes, dot matrix printers are loud. The Microline 620 has that classic clatter that some might find charming, and others might find distracting. But it's important to note, this sound is actually part of its charm. It signals reliability. Every clack is a sign that it's working, and in environments where you need a printer that communicates its status audibly, that's a benefit, not a drawback. Another underrated aspect is paper handling. The Oki 62,433,801 can handle continuous feed paper and cut sheets, which means you can set it up for batch printing without constant intervention. This is particularly useful in warehouses